Today, I'm going to show you what ingredients I would buy if I needed to make a whole week full of whole food plant-based meals shopping only at Costco. No extra stores. One shop, 7 days of meals. Let's go. So Costco has some really amazing whole food plant-based items, but they also have some sneaky ones that look healthy, but they aren't really. Let's sort that out. So let's go to the produce aisle and start off with the easy wins. This is the kind of stuff at Costco that you can always trust. Fruit, vegetables. And don't sleep on this little freezer room in the back. It just has an insane selection of everything from greens to zucchini. Today I found bok choy. Pre-washed greens are some of the best deals here. Same goes with just the massive selection of fruit and vegetables they have here. Mushrooms are in there. A little bit of everything. And organic tofu here is legitimately the best price I've seen it anywhere. I actually did a video a couple of years ago that I'll put a link to in the description down below, where I did a cost comparison for a lot of different products between grocery stores, Costco, bulk stores, and Costco. And when it came to things like chia seeds, hemp seeds, and most nuts and seeds, I found that hands down, Costco had the best price. This is where we buy all that kind of stuff. They've actually got a really great selection of plant-based milks here. We don't buy them because we make our own with our Milky Plant, but if you don't have something like that, you can get them a pretty good price here. I think the carton of the almond milk that we used to buy is $12.99 for a 6-pack, so that equals $2.50 per package. So compare that to your local store. Here's an actual surprising yes food. I don't know if they have this at every Costco, but this St. Dalfleur jam. They have different flavors. The one they usually have here is blueberry. Man, I wish I had raspberry. The ingredients are really good and really clean. They do have some sugars in here, but the sugar is concentrated grape juice and concentrated date juice. It's kind of incredible. It's not super cheap. It works out to be about $6.50 a jar, but good ingredients. Now the stuff that looks healthy, but isn't necessarily. So these tortillas, ancient grains, they look pretty good. The ancient grains is going to get a lot of people in, but when you look at it, the third ingredient is vegetable oil, and down the list they also have hydrogenated vegetable oil. So they have it down here twice, which it puts it in the maybe category for me. I wouldn't necessarily buy these. I'd rather just get a whole wheat one. But honestly, it's really hard to find tortillas that don't have some kind of oil in them. So that's a maybe. So the hummus is sneaky. In theory, completely whole food plant-based. The third ingredient is canola oil. I can make this at home without the oil. In a pinch, I would get this. It's kind of in the maybe aisle, but it's definitely not something I'm going to buy today because I can make it at home using chickpeas that I think I can get here as well. Now you have to be careful because some of the simple things like nuts here can even have some oil in them if you don't look them up. A lot of them don't. They have just like straight up, cashews, walnuts, and nuts, and this is where we buy them. But you got to be careful when you get into the packs where they're mixed together because those are the ones that are a bit sneaky. I'm going to assume that you have some spices in your cupboard, but if you don't and you want to get the most bang for your buck, just get the no salt seasoning here. It's kind of great. This soup, while not 100% whole food plant-based, there's a little bit of oil in it. Crack a can of this over top of some potatoes, and you've got yourself a quick meal. And it is 8 cans for right now. It's on for $12. So that's like $1.50 a can. Not even for a meal. It's pretty affordable. Generally speaking, most of the prepared foods here are not whole food plant-based. They have oil and stuff in them, so they're almost always a no-go. Even like stuff like this pesto. Yeah, like the second ingredient, oil. Make your own pesto. We've got a recipe in our cookbook. Anything pre-made with these sauces and spreads, you just kind of have to assume that there's added oil inside of them. So be careful of sauces like this too. Because whipping cream, milk, yeah, no good. Even though it says coconut curry, it's actually more milk than coconut. Not more, but it's got some. There's a lot of tricky foods here that like to pretend they're healthy, but it's super important that you check out the label. So now let's walk through what ingredients actually end up in my cart and how I plan to use them. Oats are like a perfect superfood, 100% whole food plant-based. They're cheap, they're filling. Pair them with some fresh or frozen fruit and a variety of seeds and nuts, and you've got breakfast for an entire week. And with breakfast, smoothies are another great option because all you need is berries, some spinach, a banana, all those things they have here. Throw in some chia seeds or some flax seeds that they also have here. When it comes to lunches, something like a rice and a bean bowl can come together super quickly, and especially if you're buying the beans and you're gonna cook them yourselves, it's dirt cheap. Add to that some salsa, which they sell here, tomato sauce, although make sure you get the one that doesn't have oil in it, and you've got yourself a perfect simple lunch. Okay, so I actually wasn't in the market for this today, but a lot of you have complained about my my plastic cutting boards, so I might consider buying a cutting board today. Oh my god, it's huge though. That may be too big. I'm definitely in the market for a cutting board. I'm also going to IKEA at some point in the near future. I'm gonna make some videos about that as well. So if you want some IKEA type videos, let me know in the comments down below because I got some ideas. Now for dinner, one of the best things you can do is just make a really quick, easy stir fry using some of the tofu or tempeh they've got here, frozen vegetables, rice, the lentil or the chickpea pasta they've got here. Add that together with some of their salsa, or just make up your own no oil blend using nut butters that you can buy here, and you've got a quick, easy meal. Brown rice, if they got it, they don't always have it, but quinoa I've always seen here. Noodles, these are great bases for either stir fries or bowls. The beauty of eating whole food plant-based is if you follow like a really easy formula, it's not hard to make endless meals. So you need some kind of a fuel source for your energy. That can be your potatoes, that can be quinoa, that can be rice. And then you just need some fortification foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, quinoa, brown rice, lentils, chickpeas. These are your whole food plant-based workhorses. Also, they're perfect for batch cooking. I can make a whole bunch of them at once and then use them throughout the week quickly for a quick dinner, quick lunch. Add a little sauce to that, some spices, you got yourself a meal, and they have all that stuff here. We're not gonna cover this, but Costco has tons of cookware. They've got plates, they've got storage, Tupperware and whatnot, so consider checking that out as well. If you'd like me to do a video where I just do like a whole week of actual recipes using food from Costco, no oil, whole food, plant-based, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for joining me for this trip at Costco. If you'd like more videos like this, let us know in the comments down below. Hit that like button to let YouTube know to share this with other people. Obviously, subscribe for more stuff like this. And since you're still here, YouTube has got this video all queued up for you right now.